Thank you for your time. The questions I'm going to ask were formed by a group of Chicago teens who are interested in addressing and starting a dialogue about topics most important to our peers, neighborhood, community, Chicago, and etc. We are still in the process of gathering feedback related to some of our questionnaire topics, and your answers and opinions are very important.
Thank you.
Are a very important part of this process. At the end of this survey, please give us feedback on how to improve this process for future interviews and suggest questions that you would like us to ask in your community. Okay, so state your names.
I'm Christia.
I'm Bria. Y'all already know who it is.
Oh my God, relationship to me.
Friend.
Where are you from?
Chicago.
Y'all already know where I'm from. Shorty, we don't even gotta talk. You hear me? Miss Sean. You hear me, Miss Sean? It's the Miss Sean class, right?
Yes. Which neighborhood?
Well, look, I used to stay on the
Still
low all my
neighborhood
life.
she from?
You know, I moved and stuff. That's not where I'm from, though.
Okay,
I'm
what's
from.
Interview.
I want to tell you that.
I want to see if you gonna come. You always land just anyway.
what neighborhood?
Low end, Shorty.
How long have you lived in Chicago?
Girl, all my life I had to fight. I stayed in Chicago my whole life.
What role do you play in your community?
I played the role of being who I am. Can't nobody change me. I'm just who I am. Like, it's not even no way to explain it. Like, I am who I am.
Y'all just interested in my work for this? I mean,
What is your definition of community?
Community is like when, I almost just said something I shouldn't have said. Community is like when individuals come together and like they jointed, you know, that's what it is.
Christia?
community, basically what Bria said, like, you coming to all the people in the neighborhood coming together, you know, doing what they do.
Right, like just being, you know, a part of the community. Like,
being
you know,
a part of the environment.
You know.
Okay.
Dang, that's a can be.
If you could change anything about your community, what would it be?
I mean, people gonna do what they gonna do, so you really can't change people. I can change myself, and I can't even change myself because I'm me. So at the end of the day, can't nothing change. Hey, Miss McCaffrey. Good,
but
great.
it's a lot of gang affiliations.
No.
And,
No.
and gun violence going on in the state of Chicago. In the city of Chicago.
Hey.
What do you think? How do you think your community is viewed by Chicago?
Wait, what?
If you could change anything in your community, what would it be?
We already did this. We heard.
Oh,
You drew.
y'all. This is Miss Chung gonna be so mad.
No, she not. Tell her to get up with me.
If you think this, okay. How do you think your community is viewed by others?
I mean, others, like, it really don't matter how it's viewed by them because they not in our situation.
She stole that from Miss Michael.
But
that whole thing.
But I mean, like, people probably be like, gee, like, we bogus and stuff like that. Like, it's a lot of violence and, you know, like, bad activities that's going on. But it really don't matter because it's our community, so only our opinions matter. We never care about nobody else's opinions. Period.
All cities have to deal with issues like violence. How does the issue of violence in Chicago compare to other major cities? How does...
See, this is the problem right here. This is the problem. Y'all always trying to compare somebody with something. Just let us be us. Why y'all gotta, oh, this person did this, woo woo. Like, why it just can't be, okay, Chicago in this section, everybody else in their own section. Like, why I gotta be comparison? But since y'all want to ask these questions, I mean, everybody had their violence. Like, what do you mean? It's not really comparison. Everybody be having their violence, so.
I'm finna start doing two vlogs. They probably think, like, Chicago is
What are your...
I'm finna go, y'all. I gotta
just violence. Like,
it's other things. We got a presentation.
I'm sorry.
It's other things in Chicago that's better.
She locked us in the room. She's about some y'all can't have no company either. She wants to eat her lunch.
She in a keep going strong. We just seen her.
This is the most bogus interview This is the bogus interview I never did in my life.
This man, I'm telling my daddy. I'm not playing.
What man?
I'm gonna tell you off this video.
What are your top 3 issues that you would like to address and start a dialogue with in your community?
Personally, I really don't care. But if y'all want me to tell an issue, violence, yeah, that's an issue. You know, people be bad and stuff. People that, you know, don't even deserve to get their life taken away. Life is taken away, and that's not cool. You like this gotta stop. You like this. Another issue that needs to stop right now immediately is I'm tired of people acting like something they not, G. That's why y'all be in situations that y'all in, cause y'all want to act like, come on now. Like, for instance, tightness and violence, G. Like, y'all want to be outside and try to act like y'all this, that, and the other, GD Stone, all that. Y'all want to act whatever. Period. I had to bring Herb in here. Anyways, Miss McGrath, you want to come up here and be with us so bad. Anyways, y'all want to act like y'all something that y'all not, and that's the reason. Well, I'm not gonna say that's the reason, but that's ties into violence sometimes. Like, if you out here doing some stuff that you know you don't got no business doing, you ain't even like that for real, basically. You gonna get tagged into some stuff that's not even like that for real. So,
thank you, Christia.
You do the last one. I can't do it.
It's a lot of homeless people, and that's sad because especially in the wintertime, they be all cold. They don't got no food. They ain't got no place to go. That's a bad thing. People be unemployed out here, and what Bria said, violence.
Okay. If you were in charge of the media, what would you show? What would you do to change the perception of how people view you in your community?
I mean, I wouldn't change nothing because, tell it like it is. Like, what you trying to change something for? Trying to make it a picture that it's not. No, tell it exactly how it is. So, I feel like however the community is viewed is facts. That's what it is. Whatever y'all showing, that's what it is. And what you say if I was in charge of what?
Of the media, what would you show? Like, you know how they always on the news they
Just
always
show,
showing
like,
people
good
dying in
stuff, like,
Chicago. They'll never show the good stuff.
Bad, sad, glad.
Right, they
show
just-
everything that needs to be shown. Like, that's the people problem. I always trying to show something good. I always trying to show something bad. Like, come on now, you gotta do good and bad.
Right, you gotta
like,
balance it
like
out.
parents, G, parents. Oh, let's talk about tap parents into it. Like, don't you know how like you get good grade stuff? Your parents be, oh, good job. Woo, woo. Soon as you get a bad grade, it's World War 25. Anyways, I don't even know her. Anyways, as soon as you do something bad, it's like, come on now, y'all not giving the same type of energy that y'all giving when somebody doing something bad when they doing something good. Like, come on now, you gotta have that same type of energy, period.
Right.
So,
How do you see Chicago in the future?
I feel like Chicago.
I don't see no change.
Yeah, I feel like Chicago really
It's
gonna
gonna
be
be the same.
like.
So you think the change, if it changes, gonna be worse than it is now?
No,
if it
I just feel like it's gonna be the same. Like,
The same?
like no
Yeah,
changes.
it is.
Okay. It is important for us to keep an ongoing dialogue of the most important issues faced by our community. Are there any questions that you feel that I didn't ask?
Nah.
I want some food.
Thank you.
I wish you would have asked.